Alright, Chapter 22C, Environmental Resource Boards, Authorities and Commission Compacts, Article 9, Oil and Gas Conservation, 22C9A, Secondary Recovery Oil Unit Operation. Upon the application of the operator pool product, the Commission shall, with hearing with the provided notice of all the interested parties, notice that describe the area which, or with the inquenter reckon of the narrative terms contained by the information essential for the given proper notice and climb the time, date, and place of the hearing after hearing with the Commission, intermittently requiring unit operation pool, such pool connection with the program secondary recovery oil, providing utilization separately. Owner tracks interested with such pool, but only after finding that the order is reasonably necessary to prevent wasting with the drilling unnecessary wells. Proposed plan secondary recovery increase the ultimate recovery of the oil from the pool to such extent with the proposed secondary recovery operation economical feasible. Production oil utilized pool can be allocated in such a manner that to ensure the recovery of all of the operators thereof the equatable share with such production. The operator at least three-fourths of the acreage calculating partial inch of the prorated basis of the operator inch of the parcel of the owner with the commonly royalty owner at least three-fourths of the acreage calculating partial inch of the prorated basis of royalty inch of the parcel owned within common such a pool that approve of the plan and determine unit with the operation specified by the Commission in order to approve of the evidence of contracting setting for the terms of the unit operation executed by the said operator of the said royalty owners filed with the Commission in the order of the requiring the such operation designated by the one operative of the pool with the unit of the operation of the provision for the proportional allocation of all of the operator's costs expense of the unit operation include with a reasonable charge, supervision, and truth of the capacity of the account. Allocation should be in the same proportion separately owned the track share of the production from the oil in the unit, absent of the agreement and enter into the operator's file with the Commission, providing sharing with the cost of the capital investment with the physical equipment, intangible drilling, and the cost of the Commission shall provide with the by order sharing with the cost of the same with the proportion cost expense. Unit operation provided with the operator is not consented with the utilization shall not be required to contribute the cost of the expense of the unit operation, the cost of the capitalization of the well's physical equipment, intangible drilling costs except for the proceed with the share of the production accruing with the interest of such operator provided. However, the no credit will be cost of the should be adjusted to the basis of less of the average of the well cost utilized the area with the provided further the no and enter under the provision of the section requiring the unit operation shall vary, alter any of the terms of the contract entered by the operators and royalty owners under the provision section. The Commission shall within 45 days following the application establish a unit operative of the pool subject with the provision section enter order to establish such operation. A unit operator dismiss the application for the good cause of the continuing application process. 22C99 Validity of unit agreements. No agreement being between among operator lessors and other owners of the oil gas rights of the oil gas properties enter the pursuant of the provision of the article to for the purpose of the bringing of the ununitized development and operation of such properties shall be held violate statutory common law state prohibiting monopolies or acts arrangements contract with combination conspiracies and restraint with the trading of the commerce. 20C910 hearing procedures, and this one's probably longer. Not that bad. Upon the receipt of the request of the hearing, the Commissioner shall set at the time and the place such of the hearing not less than 20 or more 45 days that hereafter any scheduled hearing with the continue with the Commission upon the Commission's motion of good cause shown in any part of the hearing. All interested parties shall be entitled to be heard a hearing conducted with all of the provisions of the article. All pertinent provision of the Article 5, Chapter 29 of this code shall apply for the governing hearing with the administrative of the procedure connection with such following, and it will affect with the provision said Article 5 of which set forth the extensive of the subsection. Any such hearing conducted with the Commission for the purpose of the conducting such a hearing with the Commission shall have the power and authority to issue subpoenas with the use of the tectum when they should be the issue served with the specified section 1, Article by said chapter of the 29A with all of the said sections 1 provision dealing with subpoenas, sublinas, duces. Tectum shall apply subpoenas, duces, and the tectum is issued for the purpose of the hearing hereunder. Any hearing parties representing themselves with the representative of the attorney of law admitted with the practice before any of the circuit court of the state upon the request of the Commission shall be the representative of the hearing of the attorney general assistant, additional compensation commissioner with the written approval of the attorney general may employ special counsel with the representative of the Commission at any hearing. After any hearing of the consideration, all testimony evidence record of the Commission shall be written with a decision writing with the written decision of the Commission shall be accompanied with the finding of the facts conclusion with the law specified in Section 3, Article 5 of the Chapter 29A of the Code of the copy decision accompanied with the finding of the conclusion shall be served with a certified mail return receipt requested upon all parties with an attorney over the record. If any kind of decision of the Commission shall be final unless preserved, vacated, modified upon judicial review thereon in accordance with provision of Section 11 of this article. Alright, 22C 911, Judicial Review Appeals, Supreme Court Appeals, Legal Representation for the Commission. And this one's not very long either. Any party adverse effectively of any order commission should be entitled to the judicial review thereof with all pertinent provisions. Section 4, Article 5, Chapter 29 of this code shall apply with the governing judicial review like an effect with the provisions said Section 4 set the forth in this section. Judgment Circuit Court shall be final and live with the reverse, vacated, modified, and appealed with the Supreme Court in accordance with the provision of the Section 1, Article 629A of this code, except with the notwithstanding with the provision said Section 1 petition section. Such review must be filed with the Supreme Court with appeal with a 30-day with the day of the entry judgment with the Circuit Court. Legal counsel serve with the Commission with an appeal with the proceeding with the Circuit Court with the Supreme Counsel with the Court of Appeals shall provide with the Attorney General Assistant, any Circuit Court by and a prosecuting Attorney County as well with Additional Compensation Commission with a written approval. The Attorney General may employ special counsel representing the Commission in such appealing proceedings. 22C 912, Injunctive Relief. Whenever it appears with the Commission that any person or violating is about to violate a provision of the article of the reasonable rule promulgated by the Commission here under the article of the final decision of the Commission may apply by the name of the chief of the Circuit Court with the county in violation any of the part thereof that occurring is about to occur. Judge therefore vacation injunction against such person any other person who have been or about to be involved in any practice of the acts of omission such violation joining such a person with such violation such application may be made with the prosecutor that concludes whether not such violation has shall result of the prosecution conviction under the provision of section 14 of this article. Upon application of the Commission, the Circuit Court of the Chamber may be demanded for a prohibitory injunction compelled with complying with the provision of the article of reasonable rule with the promulgated by the Commission here under all the orders and final decision of the Commission. The Court may issue with a temporary injunction in case of the pending of the decision of the merits of the application filed with any other section of the Code of the contrary to notwithstanding with the Chamber that shall not be required with the furniture bond undertaken with the end prerequisite of obtaining mandatory prohibitory temporary injunctive relief under the provision of this article. Judgment of the Circuit Court upon application of the provision section shall be final unless the reverse vacated and modified with appeal Supreme Court appeal with any such appeal with may be solved in the manner of the time of the provided with the laws of appeal of the Circuit Court of the civil actions. Commission should be represented such with the proceeding with the Attorney General with the Attorney General Assistant with the proceeding Circuit Court prosecuting attorney with the several counties with additional with the compensation commission with the written approval of the Attorney General may employ special counsel to represent the Commission in such proceedings. If the Commission shall review the failure to apply with the injunction, enjoy the violation, threatened violation, any of the provision of the article and reasonable rules promulgated by the Commission here under any order final decision of the Commission, 10 days after the receipt of the written request, do so with any person who is adversely affected with such violation, threatened the violation of the person such make request may apply within his behalf for an injunction enjoining such violation, threatened violation, any of the court commission might have brought suit with the commission shall have made a part of the defendant, such as the applicant with addition with the person violating, threatening to violate any of the provision of the article, any reasonable rules promulgated by commission here under any other final decision of the commission, the applicant shall proceed with the injunctive relief may be granted without bond undertaking, same manner as if the applicant has made by the commission. 22C 913 Special Oil and Gas Conservation Tax. Owners and lease of the oil, gas, exploration, development, production, oil, gas, natural shall pay with the Commission special oil, gas conservation tax 3 cents for each for the crew acre under the lease, excluding tax of the 25,000 acre for the Commission of the General Deposit of the Treasury State, West Virginia, with the credit of the Special Oil, Gas Conservation Fund. All taxes collected here under the Special Oil, Gas Conservation Fund has a special fund with it shall be administered for the Commission's sole purpose of carrying out all costs necessary to carry out the provision of this article. The tax shall be paid with the provided herein annually on and before July 1st, 1972, on and before July 1st, each succeeding year. 22C 914 Penalties. Alright, any person who violates a provision article within a reasonable rule of the promulgated of the Commission here over the end of the final decision convention over the violation covered with the provision subsection B shall be guilty of misdemeanor upon conviction thereof, that shall be fined with more than $1,000 each day for the violation continue for the concept of a new separate violation. Any of the person who, within purpose of evading with any of the provision of the article with a reasonable rule for the promulgated of the commission here under any of the order final decision of the commission shall make cause to be made with any false entry of the statement that report required by the provision article with any reasonable rule promulgated by the commission here under the other order final decision of the commission shall make cause of the made of the false entry of the end of the record of the account with a memorandum required of the provision or the any of the reasonable rules promulgated by the commission here under any order any final decision of the commission who shall admit with the cause to be omitted from any such record of the account with a memorandum full truth of the correct entry of the shall remove the statement that destroy the mutilate alter of the falsify any of the record account memorandum shall be guilty of the misdemeanor upon confliction thereof and shall be fined no more than $5,000 and with the county jail with no more than 6 months with a bull fine or in prison. Any person who knowingly aided the best of any of the person violation provision of this article, any of the reasonable rules promulgated with the commission here under any of the final decision of the commission shall be subject to the same penalty as prescribed in this article for the violation by such other person. 22C with 915 construction. Construction. Except that the provided subsection C, section 3 of this article, the article shall be liberally contributed to effectuate with the declaration of public policy set forth in section 1 of this article. Alright, 22C 916 rules, order, permit, remain in effect. All order determination rules and permits, grants and contracts, certificates, license waivers, and bonds of the authorization privileges have been issued made with the granted allowed with to become in effect with the pursuant of the prior enactment of this law, where in effect with the effect of the date of the article shall continue the effect of the according of the terms until the modified with the termination, supersede with the decided, revoked pursuant of the article by a court of competent jurisdiction or by operational law. Orders and action, commission and commissioner exercise of the function of the amendment of the enactment is subject to judicial review, same extent, same manner, and such order of the actions have been committed by commission, commissioner exercise such function immediately preceding enactment of this article. 22C 10.1 enactment of compact. Okay, this looks like a long one, so I'm going to cut the tape there. Oh, back up.